As much as this pains me to do, I'm gonna sell off some of my camera collection. As much as I love these cameras, look at the condition of this. It's like brand new. It's like brand new for a reason, because I bet I haven't even put 500 shots to this camera, and I've had it for a couple years now. In fact, see if there's a way that I can check the shutter count, and I'll throw it up right here, right now. I've had this camera here for 2.5, almost 3 years now, and I haven't used it at all, which is an absolute crime. I mean, what a beautiful work of art all of these cameras are. Just amazing. So I may sell this one, or when I sell these, I may use the funds to buy the digital back for this. Clearly I've got to sell the lenses too. This is the 56mm 1.2. This is the 16mm f1.4. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's the kit lens, the 18 to 55. I'll be honest, I bought this one used. I paid a good amount for it though, because all used gear that I buy, I try to buy it in mint condition like new. And this one is definitely like new. This is the 35mm 1.4. I just love the lens hood on this and the way that it looks. As I sat here and I'm thinking about selling this Fuji gear, it just absolutely breaks my heart. It's so hard to even, the thought of even letting it go, I'm struggling with it. If you're wondering what these grips are right here on the Fujis, these are Kingpin grips. Kingpin Cameras is a company that I started because I wanted to try to find a way to make money doing something I love, and I love cameras. So I set out and made some pinhole cameras. High-end, what I would consider luxury pinhole cameras and grips. And we were selling and doing pretty well, but quite honestly I have a few other businesses that are keeping my time really locked up and make a lot more profit. There's not really much profit in this. The time that it takes to make these is just, it's a lot. In fact, I'm thinking about turning this channel here into, you know, all the crazy things I do with the cameras, how I make them, the programs I use to design the products, and let me know if that's something you're interested in. Because I do have more hobbies than just cameras and 3D printing. I'm thinking about releasing all the files for the things that I've made for Kingpin cameras for free to download, so people can 3D print them and use them for themselves. Here's one of the grips shown in Ashwood. These were the first grips. These were the prototypes. And this one right here on the B, this is the very first one I did. I just felt like this ended up being just a little too small, although I like the way it looks. I just don't like how it's offset here. And just to show you real quick, you still have access to the memory card and battery. And you can still have the tripod mount, so we didn't obstruct that. I tried to make sure I kept the exact profile of the camera as well. So I really love how they turned out. We did do pretty well with them. I don't know if I'm going to continue it on or not. We'll see. Only time will tell. So if you're interested in any of these cameras, I'm going to put a link in the bottom of this video. Got 4 different backs for the Hasselblad. I just think these are just beautiful pieces of artwork, and that's one way I justify keeping these, is like, even if they're not getting used, they're just so beautiful as a showpiece to me. Here's another one I'm thinking about selling, my Canon P, and I do have this awesome Voigtlander. This one right here is the 1.5 lens on it. See if I can take the hood off so you can see it a little better. It's just gorgeous. I always buy my cameras in mint condition, and this one is no exception. It's almost flawless. I just don't know if I can part with them for the amount of money I can get out of it. My Mamiya C220. I absolutely love this camera. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's just gorgeous. I mean, how do you let something go that looks like this? It's just, I don't know if I can let this one go. Here's my Veronica. I have used this a couple times, and to be honest with you, the pictures that came out of this thing are just, in my opinion, just insanely beautiful. And this bad boy right here, you guys, if you've seen my videos before, you've seen I have used this in a video. And this camera is just a lot of fun. And the fact of its age and the condition and the photos that it takes is just amazing. Beautiful, beautiful images. This one's the Voigtlander Bessa. I think this one dates somewhere in the 30s, which is just absolutely amazing to me to be able to get it in this shape. I have film in here right now that I started shooting and I haven't finished the roll. I mean, look at this. How do you not just love something like this? Now this one I'm definitely not getting rid of because there is no way that I could get the kind of money for it that I would need to just not just keep it as, like I said, a piece of artwork. But it takes amazing images. I mean, for a camera that's, you know, nearly 100 years old, the images you get out of it are crazy. Here's my Canon A1. This is definitely a camera I would recommend for any beginner getting into it. Now, there's so many things on it that it is a little confusing at first. To a beginner, I would say it might be confusing, but it's a very easy camera to use. You can set it up and just let the camera do everything for you. Now, here's a Polaroid that I just think is quite amazing, and the condition of it is amazing. It does work, it is operational. There are a few flaws with it. One, this piece right here is, it's got this piece right here that closes down. One's missing. This one's here, but this one's gone. It doesn't make a difference really, because everything is still operational. And it takes pretty cool pictures. I wouldn't say good pictures though. But the way that it folds up is really cool. I'm thinking if I get this channel going on cameras like this, where the cameras I can't get a lot of money for, there are a lot of people out there saying that they can't afford them, but they would love to have one. So I think I've got 3 cameras here that I'm going to do a giveaway on for every 10,000 subscribers that I can pick up. So if you want to have a chance to win this one right here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave some comments periodically, and when I hit those numbers, if I hit those numbers, I'll go ahead and give this one away. I'm going to go ahead and give this one away too. Canon FT, a beautiful camera as well. I'm going to let the person pick who wins which camera they want. So when I hit 10,000 subscribers, they'll either get the Polaroid or this Canon here or this Yashica here, this GS. It's beautiful. I love it as well. Want a chance to win one of these cameras? Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys, what kind of videos you want to see. Like I said, if you want to see how let me show you. So if you want to see how I build this stuff, how I design it and everything, let me know in the comments, because I think that's what I would like to turn the channel into, is I have a lot that I feel like I have a lot where I can teach people. I might give away some of these cameras too, just because I clearly can't use all the point and shoots. And somebody out there can use them. I see the cameras and I'm saying, oh, I gotta have that. This one right here, just, I've never actually used this one. I have tons of Polaroids, limited editions, Instax, you name it. The old classics, got those too. I just am a total addict when it comes to these cameras. I got all the new stuff too. Here's some of my other beautiful, beautiful film cameras. The Olympus Pen F right here. I've used this a lot actually, just because it's so small. Still has a sticker on there. I didn't take it off from where it was in a pawn shop or something at some point in its life. But I just absolutely think this is just a work of art. It's really fun to shoot. The light meter in this one works, but it does seem to be off sometimes. Here's another one of my film cameras, the F1. And this thing is in absolute mint condition. I mean, it's like brand new. It's crazy how perfect. It is gorgeous. Of course, when I bought this is the main reason right here. I wanted to be able to have that view. I had to go ahead and pick up the viewfinder for it as well. And this thing, let me see here. There we go. I paid almost as much for this as I did the camera itself. You can find them a lot cheaper than what I paid, but this one was pretty much in mint condition. The other ones looked really, really rough, and I just like to buy the gear that looks awesome and keep it in great shape. Here's another one of my beauties, my Leica M3. And I've got the Zeiss 50mm on it. And this camera I've used multiple times as well. I do love it. It takes beautiful images. And I mean, just look at the condition of this. It's so beautiful. It feels great to use. It's amazing. This was I wanted the M6 to be honest when I bought this, but each step was like baby steps to just get further and further down that line. Now let me show you what I mean. After picking up the M3, of course I wanted the M10. But that was too much, and so I picked up the Q2 monochrome, and of course I had to build a grip for that too, which I really, really love the way this one turned out. Sold a lot of these as well, so if you purchase one of these, let me say thank you. I appreciate it, and I hope you love it. Here's one of my newest prized possessions, my Leica M11P, and I mean, what else do you need to say? Just an amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful camera. I picked up the 35 1.4 as well. This one's a new addition with the screw out lens hood right there. And for me to be able to find time to use this camera, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this. So, and here's my newest point and shoot, the Ricoh GR3. This is the diary edition, and of course, just to get that film feel, I just had to have the little viewfinder there. Gotta love it. Check it out in the description if you're interested in any of the gear. I'll have a link. I'll have all the information on the camera so you can pick up which one you're checking out. Or if you have any questions on any of it, let me know.